Green Business Strategies Introduction. Green processes. A green process refers to the specific action that allow reducing the environmental impacts among all the processes involved in the manufacture activities of a product. Recently, there has been a paradigm shift towards greener processes products, with emphasis being placed on sustainability. The traditional manufacturing processes require reworking and adapting new methods to ensure that they are more efficient, cleaner, and ideally cost effective. There are multiple bio-based market sectors that can be adapted towards a greener initiative, namely bio-based chemicals, biofuels, and biomaterials, bio-based foods, bioplastics, biosurfactants, and biolubricants. Green Business Process Management, or Green BPM, aims to lower carbon emissions and otherwise environmental impacts by transforming the business processes rather than focusing only on the final product. To adopt Green BPM is to analyze business processes with the goal of making them more sustainable. Therefore, we can say that Green BPM seeks to verify the resources and supplies being used in each activity and analyze how they may be harming the environment, and analyze the activities of a process to evaluate how each of them can be improved in terms of sustainability. If we think that when modeling a process we detail activities, responsible parties, and necessary supplies, we will see that it is almost impossible to have any process that does not interact with environmental, social, or economic sustainability. The reason is process management allows us to analyze each task at a detailed level. This way, when we design the flow, we can already take into account the consumption of resources for each activity. How to put Green BPM into practice? To begin with, you need to understand about the Green BPM life cycle. In fact, contrary to what many may think, green process management follows the same phases as any other process: planning, modeling, simulation, execution, monitoring and control, improvement. What is the advantage of Green BPM? The most significant benefit is precisely having a company that not only uses nice words to say how concerned it is about the environment, but which, above all, does its part. This can result in more trust among employees, investors, customers, and other interested parties, increased credibility, attraction and retention of employees, increased brand recognition, and so on. This would be good reason to bring this green consciousness into your process. But we can go further. For example, by focusing on reducing energy and water consumption, reducing waste, the company reduces significant costs. There is also gain in agility and productivity. To limit the environmental impact on processes, you may find that you can automate some activities. To illustrate this, instead of needing someone to print out a document to be signed and then send it via a courier service, you can have a document management solution so that the entire workflow is carried out electronically. Besides eliminating the needs for logistics, eliminating CO2 emissions, do you realize that it speeds up the process? This is a very simple example to show how adopting Green BPM can make your company much more agile and productive. Virtually every organization, be it a multinational conglomerate or a small and medium enterprise, owns and manages several business processes for the efficient and timely delivery of services and products. The discipline that is concerned with the management of business processes is business process management. In a typical BPM initiative, performance measures to monitor and assess business processes are time, quality, cost, and flexibility. Environmental impact is hardly considered a dimension to assess the performance of processes. Nonetheless, the extensive consumption of resources like energy, electricity, or water in the myriad activities of a business process has become an important target for business initiatives and scholarly writings on corporate sustainability. Put forward a new field called Green Business Process Management by integrating BPM and business sustainability, which has also been adopted and implemented in subsequent sustainability-focused studies.